Alright guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be discussing on how you want to install LA Roads, probably one of the most famous GTA 5 visual mods out there. This is actually going to be one out of two videos where I discuss two mods that can really improve the way your vanilla game looks without losing too much of your FPS, unlike most high-end mods where it's kind of associated with a high amount of FPS loss. You're going to get a lot of performance drop, while these two mods that I'm going to be showing you, you're not gonna expect that kind of performance loss. Instead, it's gonna be maybe around at most a 5 FPS drop, but honestly, I don't really see it ruining your experience too much. So this besides LA Roads, the second video I'm actually going to be discussing RadianceV, which is also a pretty good mod that I very recommend that I use myself. RadianceV basically makes your emergency lights and also just lights in general in your GTA 5 game going to look a lot brighter than how it is in a vanilla game. It's gonna make it a lot truer to life, and I'm gonna be discussing more about RadianceV in a second video that I'm going to link in the top right. If you wanna watch that after this video, you can either save the link right now, or I'm also going to add the link at the end of this video as well. So once you're done installing LA Roads, you can get right into installing RadianceV. Alright, so LA Roads, the mod basically is going to change the textures of the roads that you see in game. It's gonna make them look a lot more like roads in LA. Now I've never actually been to LA, but I'm told apparently this is true to life. And since especially if you're playing on roleplay servers where you're trying to depict let's say the LAPD or the LASD, it's gonna help a lot with that immersion. If not, it still looks good even if you're still only playing like Gang War server or anything like that. It's still a really nice touch. Makes a lot of new details on the roads that you might enjoy. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna start the guide on actually installing LA Roads. All right. The first thing you want to do when you're installing LA Roads for RageMP is you don't want to go through the regular process because I've tried installing it using the method listed in some of these GTA 5 mods websites. Honestly, I've never had them work on RageMP. It's because that they rely on installing a new DLC file called LA Roads, and sometimes RageMP doesn't load that in, depending on what server you're playing on. So we're not going to use that. Instead, we're going to use a surefire method that is definitely going to work because I use it myself and I have LA Roads installed at all times. You want to go to the link that I listed in the description. It's going to lead you to this download link. The only thing you want to do is you just want to click on this download as zip. You want to press that, let the download start. Then once the download is finished, we're going to start getting into the actual installation of it. Alright guys, so once you have the file downloaded from the link that I left in the description for LA Roads, you just want to open it up. If it's still archived, you just want to unzip it. Then you're going to see this folder called patch day 23ng. It's going to have a dlc.rpf file. Now installing this is super simple. You don't even need to have OpenIV set up. All you need to do, you just want to go to your GTA 5 directory. So we're going to bring that up right now. We got our GTA 5 directory on the left and we have our LA Roads file on the right. All you want to do, you just want to open update, x64, DLC packs. Now you're going to see patch day 23ng. You just want to find that here. You can see patch day 23ng right here. You just want to copy it. In case you want to leave a backup, I wouldn't suggest dragging it just because it's going to replace it. In case you want to have the mod on standby on your PC in case you want to install it again in the future should you need it, I would just copy this, right click copy, or you can use Control V. Then you just want to paste it over here, replace the file, let it do its thing, and once you're done with this, you don't have to do anything else. You don't even need to archive fix it. You're gonna get LA Roads immediately installed in your game. It's easy as that. Alright, so we just finished copying the file into our GTA 5 directory. Now you're gonna have LA Roads are set and ready to go on your GTA 5 game. Now next I'm gonna show you some gameplay footage of before you have LA Roads and then after when you have LA Roads installed, and then we're gonna compare the two. Alright, so on the screen right now, you got some standard GTA 5 gameplay. This is taken on a live RageMP server, which is on GTA World. You can see the FPS counter on the top left of the screen. I'm not sure if it's going to be too readable with the text being blurred, but you should you should be able to guess the front number, which I guess is the most important one. It's going to be pretty standard. It's just a vanilla installation in GTA 5, and we're going to skip right into when I have the LA Roads gameplay on the screen right now. So this is what the game is going to look like with LA Roads installed. Again, this is taken on RageMP GTA World, and the textures on the road is going to be a lot more detailed. I personally really like this version instead of the original one, especially inside the city. I think inside the city, the textures definitely are noticeable much more than if you're, let's say, up north. I don't think it's too noticeable when you're out of the city, but definitely in the city, much of an improvement. It's definitely worth installing. Not that big of a difference FPS wise on the top left corner. You can see that I have really good FPS. Well, it's definitely playable. So if you're running this on a low end, mid end PC, you want to get your graphics a bit better, but you don't want to sacrifice all your frames, then definitely LA Roads is a good mod to pick up. Alright, you're gonna notice that this gameplay footage actually has RadianceV installed as well. If you're interested in finding out how to install RadianceV, which is also a mod I really recommend, you can click on the top right corner right now and you'll be taken to the second video in this two video kind of series where I'm discussing the different mods that you can install to make your game look really good, but at the same time you're preserving that FPS. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching until the end. I appreciate every one of you guys. Again, if you have a question, make sure you just comment it, and good luck in installing this mod and any other mod you find on my channel.